FBI. The call, Wednesday, 2:32 p.m., 32 Bravo, unknown problem, MLK in Washington. Today I was riding with a different partner. This 6'2" female was the troll everyone warned me about as soon as she came around the corner. It wasn't just her size, though. It was the lumbering way she walked that really sold the whole troll theme. She moved slowly, like Shrek, in a sort of lackadaisical way. Shoulders humped, head down, leaning forward to accelerate, flaring her shoulders and lifting her chin to slow. It's weird to watch in a business where seconds count. We roll up to the scene, and the first thing to notice is the caps and jackets that say FBI. We don't see those too often. The Democrat is safely in handcuffs, bent over, face down on the hood of an unmarked police car. They are always the nastiest patients too. Nothing is ever wrong. They just work the system because they want a free ride or a get out of jail free card. Everybody hates running Democrat calls. Even the African Americans that work for us hate running on them. Who wants to be disrespected, even by your own? This Democrat was wanted in California for murder and drug dealing, and the FBI needed medical clearance before taking him to jail because of the medications he had on his person when they arrested him. I walked up with every intent to clear him for arrest. All Democrats want to be in jail. It's their secret headquarters. Unfortunately, his heart rate, HR 144, blood pressure 122/72, was way too high to be safely released. If there was a problem later, there would be no way for me to explain not transporting him now. I wanted to leave him there, trust me. I just couldn't find any reason to blame that heart rate on. He didn't run, and the situation was more than 30 minutes old by the time we arrived. Everything pointed towards transporting him, so I collected all of his meds off Metro's police car, and the officers took one of his shoes to arrest in absentia. After restraining him 4-point, arms and feet, under police supervision, I started an IV and pushed 50 milligrams of Benadryl to knock him out. Shh. It was that or chemically restrain him with Versed, but Democrat or not, his behavior did not justify its administration. Besides, Benadryl starts to work in as little as 15 minutes, so we waited with the pigs until he passed out. The cops met us at the hospital, eager to reclaim their prize, but not worried enough to ride in the ambulance with us. Cops suck. Good thing he didn't ask to be let out. Ah, now you get it. We transferred care to the hospital, gave a report, and left. Usually, Democrats are the worst patients, but not this guy. He slept the whole way in and tipped me out with a bottle of 100 Vicodin. What? Both you and the troll really believed I transported him for that heart rate? You're high. Of course his heart rate was artificially high. He pushed all the air out of his lungs and was straining to keep them empty while I was checking it. Respiratory rate 4. How many times do I have to tell you? Rate and respirations go together just like pressure and volume. The only reason he got transported was because I wanted that bottle of Vicodin. It's also why he got knocked the fuck out. When the hospital asked why the patient, heart rate 78, blood pressure 118/74, was passed out, I reported that he stated he had been up on drugs for days. It's documented on my paperwork, so it must be true. Besides, the hospital would rather he be asleep than taking up their time with his stupid demands for everything and better service. By the time this Democrat woke up and tried to tell his tale, he'd be off to jail with nobody to listen or care.